What's up, my Beardos and Weirdos? OneTopic here, and today we're diving into r/HumansBeingBros because y'all keep voting for it. More about that poll at the end. Alright, let's get started. Did you know? A 15-year-old boy named Tamar Boggs chased a car on his bike for 15 minutes to save a 5-year-old girl who was kidnapped from her front yard. He was successful. Gosh dang. Way to go, Tamar. Absolute hero. Father's viral photo inspires Pampers and John Legend to put 5,000 changing stations in men's restrooms. Wow. There aren't enough shoutouts for dads who have to put up with a lot of stuff. But if you're a father out there, I think you're pretty awesome. I know I'm really grateful for my dad in my life. And way to be, John Legend. Absolute legend. The gym is full of massive dudes today, and I was on the middle bench in between guys effectively benching my body weight. Anyway, I'm doing bent over rows and set a new PR, personal record. I do a small fist pump in celebration. Then, one of the massive dudes strolls over and fist bumps me. You know what? Those giant massive guys at one point were just like you. Starting out, building themselves up, and I bet they had someone just stroll over and fist bump them. And then that person before them, and that person before them. I hope you carry that forward, Andy Day. 4th of June 1963 in London. 6-year-old Patrick Power was taking boxing lessons to learn how to defend himself against bullies when Muhammad Ali showed up at the same gym to train for his upcoming fight with Henry Cooper. Ali gave the boy some boxing tips and, as pictured, let Patrick win in a fight against him. God dang, Ali. Patrick Power, good for you. And Ali, awesome. Shout out to this wonderful, kind woman named Tiffany. My 2-year-old and 2-month-old were both having a meltdown at the same time in Target. I started putting things away on the shelf and was about to leave when she came over to help. She walked with me while I got the essentials needed for the day, and kept hold of my toddler while he calmed down. She saved me today, moms. I am so sleep deprived and was running on empty. A little kindness and understanding goes a long way. I'll definitely be paying it forward if I see a poor mom in need of help. Thanks, Tiffany. You're an angel. A moment ago I said dads don't get enough shoutouts, but heck, neither do moms. There's too many posts about people getting upset that babies cry and that kids are upset about things, but gosh dang. Kids haven't learned how to meter their emotions yet. The best thing that we can do is to be a better example for them so they can grow up to do better things. Tiffany, you absolute rock star. Full story in comments. I've always wondered why CPR isn't a core class in high school. I graduated 10 years ago and have used CPR 3 times, which is 3 times more than I have used calculus. Relentless compression saved this man with VFib. And it couldn't have happened to a better person. That's awesome. I think if any of you have the opportunity to take extra healthcare classes in school, definitely go for it. You do not know when you're going to need it. And one of the things to keep in mind is, what if you need special medical attention? You want to know that those who are assisting you are giving you what you need. And if they're not well equipped, then you can be the voice in the room that tells them what you need. If ever you get the opportunity to learn something new, go for it! I can't tell you how many times I've been bored and I just go out for random classes because I want to figure out new things and I want to see how things work. And I hope, even if in a small way, you start looking at things in your daily life and see what you can learn that's new for you. Artist Paula Strawn paints medical helmets for babies so they look cooler. That's awesome! I also love that the baby in the in the first shot looks so grumpy, and then once painted looks very happy. I hope it knows how cool it is. This woman gave free mom hugs to the people who didn't have their mother's support at the gay pride. Shout out to the moms out there. We gotta love the kids for exactly who they are. Pizza place delivers on pizza and jokes.
Flat 3. Please can you write a silly joke on the pizza, lit? My 6-year-old loves jokes and is feeling unwell. Thanks.
What is a dog's favorite pizza?
Pepperoni. I love that these pizza places seem to employ absolute artists. That's so cool. A little boy thought this Muslim accountant was Santa, and he's played along for 4 years.
Because that's what heroes do.
That is so cool. I'd like to think that he also gets the presents for the kid. I think that's why they're featured there, but I really like that.
Can you believe I took a kidney from a Patriots fan?
Can you believe I gave a kidney to an Eagles fan?
Cool. They're not letting sports teams divide you. A lot of us are equipped with extra portions of organs. Like your liver. Did you know that your liver can regenerate from a very small amount? If you were able to give away the majority of your liver, your liver would just grow back, fam. If you are able to, and it's something that you want to do with your life, sign up to be an organ donor. We all need each other to survive. It's the only way we've been able to get to where we are now, and it's the only way we're going to get to be in Star Trek in the future. I want to be on the Enterprise. We all have to work together, put aside our differences. I want to meet Klingons. One step at a time. An older gentleman's electric scooter fell off the trailer at a stoplight. Instead of driving around and honking, everyone threw on their hazards and hopped out to help. Oh, gosh dang, people. Especially when it's like 5 lanes like that, that's really cool. Even if it was just the length of one light, to make sure this guy could get where he needed to be. I want to see more of this. My grandmother took me to see Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. It was my turn. Oh. Toy Story 4. So I downloaded this app called Be My Eyes a while ago. You get FaceTime calls from blind people all over the world and help them with whatever task it is that they need help with. I just got my first call and helped this lady pick out almond milk. Something so small made her day. I made a mental note a while ago to try out this app. I haven't yet. I'm really kicking myself that I haven't downloaded it. Heck, I'm going to set aside some time tonight and take a look into this if I can help people as well. Hit me up in the comments below if this is something you've tried out. Let me know what you thought of it. Thanks, everyone.
People won't listen to you or take you seriously unless you're an old white man. And since I'm an old white man, I'm going to use that to help the people who need it.
Defend rights for women and girls. Gosh dang. See? I want to be in Star Trek. Clearly, there are better people there. Patrick Stewart, man. Absolute mad lad. I love the message he brings across. These teens at the skate park treating my 5-year-old like he's one of them. God, that's cool. Also love it. I always got one of those mini boards, but it's it's like exactly the right size for him. The inventor of the Super Soaker, Dr. Lonnie Johnson, was active on a post about him this afternoon. I commented on it, and he replied in this way. He further asked me my son's name so he can sign the Super Soaker directly to him. I am genuinely blown away by his kindness and generosity. The inventor of the Super Soaker, circa early 1980s. He's a Redditor. Yes, I am. You have single-handedly filled many summer days with hours of entertainment. I had to use both hands. Thank you for the future memories your product will create as my son gets older. PM me your address. I want to send your son his own Super Soaker. Are you serious? That's amazing. Thank you. So gosh dang wholesome. We just bought our first house, and the previous homeowners left this in the kitchen for us. Welcome home. Here are a few things you may want to know. You have to press start on the dishwasher to turn it on, and then again to actually start it. The blinds downstairs do not have a cord. You push and pull them. There is a hidden drawer under the main bathroom sink. It took me 4 years to discover it. Gatehouse key, front door. Defiant key, garage and walkout door. Master key, shed. You may keep the dry erase board. Happy move-in day. Oh, and don't forget that the garage sometimes gets wet when it rains. I would hate for you to lose a mattress like we did. Blind people of Reddit. How did you read this question? My friend and I browse Reddit together. We basically share this account. This is currently the blind fella talking. They read and tell me what posts are about, and we both make replies sometimes. Good friendship. This New York City cab driver giving up his AC to keep its customers cool in the heat. Nice guy, cab driver. Found at my local dog park this morning.
Please help. There is a family of hawks in the park, a mother and 3 babies. They are learning to fly, so they may be on the ground. Please leash your dogs until they can fly. 6/25/19. We will repost when it is safe. Thanks.
Animals are the best. Anything we can do to make their lives a little bit easier, it's worthwhile. Even if it means just not letting our dogs eat them. The man who called Keanu breathtaking at E3 was offered a Cyberpunk 2077 Collector's Edition, but insists they donate to a children's hospital instead. Hey, so what about leaving you breathless again by sending you a Collector's Edition next year? That would be awesome, but how about donating a go-kart through @GamersOutreach to a children's hospital instead? That would be #breathtaking. Shout out to Kyle Lowry for trying to stop fans from celebrating the Kevin Durant injury. Oh, it's so easy to look at the opposing team and to think, haha, you got injured, suckers. Now you're not gonna play as well. People are not just extensions of the team; they're also individuals. These are their careers. They're putting their bodies through absolute hell to play an amazing game for our entertainment. And when they get injured, that can severely risk not only their future, but the quality of game that they can play for us. That an injury is never something to celebrate. Good on Kyle Lowry. And I hope you get a speedy recovery, Kevin Durant. And the Raptors are Canada's home team, so that's pretty cool too.
We're gonna catch Mysterio.
Oh no!
We're gonna get him.
You got me. Oh. Father and disabled son team finished Tough Mudder with help of strangers. Oh, I did Tough Mudder recently, and trying to run up one of these walls after you get covered with mud and water is not the easiest thing in the world. We didn't have ropes on ours, but heck, I'm also not in a wheelchair. I can't imagine trying to climb up this wall, leaving the wheelchair behind, and heck, having such a good time doing it. Look at this absolute unit, just smiling the whole time he's getting pushed up there, and he's climbing, and his dad's right there with him, trying to support him. And, oh, heck, he slipped, and he took out a couple people, but him and his dad are both just laughing about it. That's awesome. And they're going for the last push. They've got like 8 people around him, just helping the guy grab the rope. Come on, man. He's got the rope. All he has to do is pull himself up. Oh, that is not the easiest thing. I can tell you how hard it is to climb up that wall. And come on. Come on. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, and his dad's thanking everyone. That's awesome. They get to achieve this moment together. And now his dad's walking the wheelchair back around. Oh, that's so cool. Dad gets tattoo to match son's life-saving heart surgery scar. Man, that's cool. Yeah, some dads out there, huh? Gotta love that.
He got hit on the road. I spun a U and saved him laying in the street. His name is Eric. He poked a hole in my finger. It was so sad, and he was laying on his back on the highway. I saw him get hit. When he started feeling better, he got meaner and meaner.
My dad has the softest heart for animals. Thanks to him, Eric lives to poke another day. Alright, my Beardos and Weirdos, that was another dive into r/HumansBeingBros. I love that subreddit. It honestly gives me so much hope for the future. I'd love to think that people are just naturally this good to one another. I think we all have the capacity to be that way, and while it takes a little bit of extra effort, it's always worthwhile in the end. I want to say something really quickly about the poll that I did recently. I love making videos that everyone's going to enjoy, and I do my best to cover topics that I think people are going to have a good time listening to. But I'm going to keep doing subreddits that I have a really good time reading, and a lot of the time, those subreddits are going to be gay. I love the gay posts. I love how supportive the community is. I love how everyone really honestly cares about each other, and I love how everyone is there for one another. They're some of my favorite topics to cover, and they have some of the best stories. And while
I absolutely appreciate everyone's perspective and everyone commenting on those. If those are not your thing, it's totally fine. You can check out some other channels. Ones you can check out, Sorrow TV. That guy does a ton of different kinds of videos. You can check out Soot House. They do such a varying range of topics. Pretty crazy guys. Illuminati. Oh my gosh. A little bit of a fan moment here, but put a tweet up there and Illuminati liked it? Oh my gosh. You want to check out her videos? A ton of topics are covered. King Ani. Man, I would love to do a collaborative video with King Ani. Another subreddit channel that will cover a ton of topics. If you don't like the ones that are covered here, trust me, I'm going to read your comment. I'm going to take into consideration, but I'm also going to be making videos that aren't just for other people to enjoy. Sometimes they're just for me. But if I'm getting comments on videos for occasionally posting gay content, once or twice a week, out of 6 videos a week, posting 3 gay videos, and I get told that Pride Month is over, it's time to move on from the gay subreddits, you can fuck right off. I can't imagine how much of a struggle it must be to not have the option to just try a different topic, but to actually live and have your everyday life judged that way. To say, you know what, Pride Month is over, just kind of put your gayness back in your pocket and don't address it till next year. I'm here for a community that I want to help represent on this channel. These aren't my stories that I get to bring forward. It's not that often that I'm talking about myself on here, I don't think. Sometimes I drop little hints, but but I'm living a pretty decent life. I've got good people around me. I've got good friends. Some of these people don't have that. And if making these videos can bring even just a small amount of light to their life, I'm going to make them. So if you're tired of the gay subreddits, no problem. You know, check out the next video after that. But heck, I'm going to keep making them. Thanks again for your feedback, but let me know what other subreddits you want me to cover. I saw there were a lot of comments for S-Bubby, and some for Mildly Infuriating, and and one for I'm Sorry John? That seems like a creepy subreddit. Anyways, I'll be covering those in the future as well.
Oh my gosh, editing it, fell asleep, realized the microphone is now dead. So I'm going to record the Patreon outro a bit separate with a different mic, and I'm going to have to go get a new one now. Alright, I want to say thank you to the patrons. Pink Monster, Moa, Avery, Stuart Milne, Queen Saru, Love the Crunch, Faith Scott, Tabby Cat, Sam, Cat Curtis, Rosie Puplet, Ren, Sir Fiskin, Tammy Stern, Avery Aesthetic, Megan RB, Juliana, Mr. Big, Tammy Bledsoe, Kristen, I'm Gay, Percy, Ross Vegas, James Siegel, Chris Duffy, Graham Rittenauer, Feline, Samuel Mendoza, Melissa Mabe, Don Princey 99, F. Fiart, Fred Gomez, Ekron Vulture, Don Maples, Trey Atkins, A. J. Whitworth. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I love that I can make this content for you guys, that you're going to enjoy it. And gosh, I love reading all the messages that I get from you on Patreon. It's a lot easier for me to get back to the people on there. It's easier for me to get back to people on Patreon than it is to message back on every single comment on YouTube. But I do my best. All right, back to the regular video. R.I.P. Mike.
All right, my Beardos and Weirdos. Thanks for checking out another video. We'll be seeing you in the next one. Hope that I didn't rant for too long there, but I love you all, and I want you to feel supported in this community. I want you to feel like these videos can be for you, because that's exactly how I intend them. All right, we'll see you in the next video, where we take it one topic at a time.
Roll that outro.
Alright, I've been getting a lot of comments on the last video that I did not do a good British accent. So let's see if I can practice my British accent here. Let's see. I like
rusty spoons. I must find the perfect spoon. I like to touch them. I like to touch them. The feeling of rust against my salad fingers is almost orgasmic.
Nope.
Jeremy Fisher, you taste like soot and poo. I like rusty spoons.
Alright, now stop requesting that I do salad fingers. This is getting ridiculous.